everybody, and welcome to Talk of the Town. Steve Putnam sitting right here. Got some folks right here on the couch that I want to swing the camera around and introduce you to. And we've got one of Santa's elves with us today. Well, actually not, but this is Michael Carpenter. He is the owner and manager of the Rooster, which is a live venue that you're hoping to open soon in Gastonia. And right next to him, we have got Miss Jackie Sibley Newton. She is the vice president of the Kings Mountain Little Theater Board of Directors, and I believe that is why the two of you are here today.
That's correct. So the Rooster's partnering with the Joy Performance Center, which is owned and operated by the Kings Mountain Little Theater, and we're putting on a Christmas production where we've brought together 4 very different and very talented local artists to perform Christmas songs in their own styles. So, we've got, an R&B singer, we have a classic rock band, we have a punk band, and then we have a pop singer. And they've each put together a set list of Christmas songs that mean a lot to them, that they're going to perform in their style. And it's just a fun way to celebrate the holidays. Partnering with the Kings Mountain Little Theater, we were on the show back in the summer to promote an event we did at that theater back then. And the more we've talked and got to know them, we share a very similar mission in terms of bringing arts and entertainment, putting a spotlight on local artists and things of that nature. So since we haven't gotten open yet, we decided to do another production with the Joy Performance Center, and this is what it is. It's called A Very Merry Musical Christmas, by the way.
Very Merry Musical Christmas. So now tell me, go back up to this because I'm liking this list of musicians you got going on here. Tell us a little bit about that.
So headlining the show is Chris Faree and Medicine Crow, and you probably know who they are.
I know who they are.
Anyone watching this program probably knows who Chris Faree is. Chris and I have developed a bit of a friendship, so he was the first person I called. His style I felt would be great for some Christmas tunes. So they'll headline. Tavius Bernard is a local hip-hop and R&B artist. He's very, very talented. He'll be performing some of our favorite Christmas songs as well. Shadow's Edge, they're a punk rock band, and I can't wait to hear their rendition of the Ramones Christmas song. That's going to be really fun. And then Andrew Saltz is in a band called Salty Dog, and he's got this top 40 pop vibe going with his music, and he'll be doing the dressed down acoustic style set of Christmas music as well.
This is awesome.
I think so too.
So I just love this stuff that y'all come up with. This is amazing. So this is called Merry Musical Christmas. Now I know that everybody out there is already going, okay, when, where, how, all that. We'll do that again at the end, but go ahead and tell us. When is this going to happen?
So this is going to be Friday, December 17th. We realize that a lot of people have a lot of things going on around the holidays. We wanted to put together a family-friendly event that people could actually come to, so we decided to do it on a Friday night. We know everyone makes their plans on the weekends. So Friday night, December 17th, and the show will start at 7. The doors will open at 6. We will have some refreshments for sale and things of that nature. It's at the Joy Performance Theater, which is in downtown Kings Mountain. And like I said, we're very excited. All of this, by the way, every dollar we make goes to the Kings Mountain Little Theater to help support their programs.
That's what I was going to talk about. I know that is, I've heard you guys mention that name several times, and I know what the Little Theater is about, but there may be some folks that are going, Little Theater, is that like small theater? Tell us a little bit about what the Little Theater is, because it's fabulous. I love this idea.
Well, the Kings Mountain Little Theater is housed in the Joy Performance Center, which is the renovated old theater in downtown Kings Mountain. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We are solely funded through grants and partnerships and donations. So it is a complete, real community theater showcasing local talent. They do a children's program. Usually once a year there's a children's program. We just finished Charlie Brown, and also a program called Lots of Love that was written by one of the teens that is in the children's program.
Right.
And now we're getting ready to host the Christmas program, and we are part of the downtown Christmas festivities. Every Friday night in downtown Kings Mountain, they have carriage rides, they have local or Saturday, I'm sorry, on Saturday nights, they have local musicians and they have vendors out, and you can do your holiday shopping. So we're part of that as well. The theater will be open and the garden will be open for that. And our next program coming up after that is called 20 Years of the Joy, because the Joy Performance Center is celebrating the 20th year of hosting Kings Mountain Little Theater. So that'll be.
Now I feel old.
That'll be. I know.
I feel really
I know.
old.
That'll be a review of all the plays and productions that have been done in the theater over the past 20 years. And the board is working really hard to put together a nice show showcasing all of those plays. So that'll be a lot of fun too. And then in March, we have a play called Deliver Us from Mama. And in May, Four Weddings and an Elvis is the final play of the season. And both of those last two plays are comedies. So if you're prepared to laugh, come out and get tickets for that. And we sell season tickets, and also you can get tickets at the door for most of the programming. We also rent the Joy Performance Theater. So lots of things go on at the Joy Performance Center through Kings Mountain Little Theater, and we are in the middle of a renovation right now. So very appreciative of the fundraiser that Roosters has presented to us and come up with and partnered with us on. That'll come in really handy as we raise money for expanding that theater and adding on.
Yeah, because you do have plans to do that, don't you?
We do, yes. We are working very hard to extend from what is now the concession stand out and add additional bathrooms. And for anyone who's ever been to the Joy Performance Theater, they know that's one of the areas that we're really lacking is in bathroom facilities. It was an old theater, and they just didn't think along the lines of the conveniences of being able to support the audience that comes to the theater. And that's a big part of our renovation. We'll be adding on bathrooms and a new concession area and kind of expanding that lobby out a little bit. Keeping in the historic aspects of the building as well. So the facing has already been taken off, showing the old tile that was originally on the building and restoring it back to that mid-century artwork that was there before and the design that was there before. So that's what we're working on.
That's awesome. And I love the little theater, mission that you guys are really wanting to be a true community theater. You really want to be a true theater that allows the community to be the performers and the community to enjoy the performance. And that's just been a joy to watch over the years, just the eclectic mix of plays that you guys tend to find and produce. And some of them are quite ambitious.
Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat was
That
probably
was
the most
incredible.
ambitious that I've seen. A cast of 36 in a theater that small was a challenge, and all of the costuming and design and the musical ability and the choreography, it was pretty amazing to see. And talent comes from Gastonia and Cherryville and Rutherford County. They come from Charlotte. We've had talent come from all around the region to be part of the community theater. And that says a lot for the program. It says a lot for the history and the fact that they have their own theater to work out of, and they have a good supportive board of directors and a good support system with it.
Right, and that is an important point. You mentioned that you have your own theater to operate out of. I know a lot of community theater is sort of a traveling troupe. They'll do here for a while, and then they'll be here for a while, and they're having to constantly come up with relationships with venues to have. But you guys are fortunate that you have a really, really nice venue. And you say 20 years, that's amazing to me, because I remember when it was opened up and everybody was saying, oh, wow, look, we reclaimed this theater. And it was like, that seems like it was last Tuesday.
I know, it gets really
But
fast.
20 years, that's amazing. I assume that, after 20 years, you probably are having to do some facelifting and putting things, or extending things into the future. Love the garden. Tell us a little bit about the garden that's attached to the theater, because a lot of people don't realize there's a garden there.
There is a
beautiful.
beautiful garden attached to the theater, and it is tinted. It's tinted permanently, so we have the tint up year-round. We do take it down in the winter just to keep it from being damaged just through the harsh months of the winter. But it is the Liberty Mountain Garden, and it is available for rent for other activities. We call it the Liberty Mountain Garden because we do host Liberty Mountain, which is a separate organization that does their performances in the Joy Performance Center, and of course is supported by our Kings Mountain Little Theater Board as well. And that tells the story of Kings Mountain, tells the history of Kings Mountain and the battle that was the pivotal point of the Revolutionary War that happened right here. So the garden is a beautiful outdoor space that we utilize for parties and after parties from the events, and we also use it for activities that go along with
Vendor markets.
yeah, we have vendor markets.
And we had our when we had our show back in summer, we utilized the garden for a vendor market for that show. I mean, it's great what the Little Theater does, and like I said, their mission goes hand in hand with what the Rooster is trying to do.
That's what your heart is.
From day one, I've been with my megaphone screaming about how there's so much talent here in this region. We need places for them to showcase their talent. And that's why the friendship with the Little Theater keeps blossoming. And my plan is to continue to do events like this, even once we get our venue open. We're more of a downtown nightlife kind of event. And what I love about what you do is you can take your 7-year-old, 5-year-old kid to anything that you do. We won't always be that. A lot of our shows just aren't going to be kid friendly. Some of them will be. But the Little Theater is an outlet for families to get their kids involved in the arts.
Right. And I like the idea that really both of you have, that in recognition that, from children up to adult, this area, I don't know if other areas are as blessed as Cleveland County and the surrounding area, Gaston County, tend to be, with people who are incredibly talented. But I go to the Little Theater and theater performances, and I go to some of the local, venues that do allow performers to come in. And I'm continually blown away. It's just group after individual after individual after group after group after individual of people that you would expect to hear on the radio. You would expect, to go and see on the American Music Awards or something, because they're really that good, or to me they are.
Yeah, you don't have to go to Charlotte or to a big arena or a big venue to be moved by art. You really don't.
That's right.
You can have it right here. I mean, there's coffee shops you can go to and be blown away by the talent of a young girl who's still a teenager and a guitar who will just take your breath away.
Right. And I'm blown away by the performances that the kids put on at the Little thing. The one you described a moment ago, the Technicolor, was like, whew. I was like,
That was
wow.
Yeah.
It's truly impressive. And I know that behind them are individuals who know production, who know staging, who know how to the logistics of a show that are just as invested. And without that talent, which is also in this area, these things don't happen. So I'm just really blown away by the experience that you get both from the Little Theater and just from experiencing some of the local talent in our area.
We are really blessed, and if you think about the legends that came from Cleveland County and Earl Scruggs and Don Gibson, just to name a few, there are more. When you think about the talent that came from our area just in music and what that's meant to America and what that's meant to the world, we are really blessed to have so many opportunities in this area to be able to showcase. So that's one of the reasons why another performance venue is needed, is we need a place to perform and to showcase and to help these artists be noticed, help these artists to grow, and to show them the support that they deserve for learning
again,
their
this is
art.
the theater is supported by funds and so forth. You're a nonprofit, so tell us one more time the dates and times for this on our way out today.
So, A Very Merry Musical Christmas. It takes place on Friday, December 17th at the Joy Performance Center in downtown Kings Mountain. Tickets are available, and we probably should have said this sooner, at kmlt.org.
I think that flashed up on the screen.
It's on the screen.
But yeah, you could also go to our website, theroostergastonia.com, click the events tab. We have the digital flyer up. If you click the digital flyer, it'll take you to buy tickets as well. Tickets are only $20, and again, you're supporting the Kings Mountain Little Theater, and I can't think of a better cause.
Can't either. All right, well, thank you so much for being on our show today, both of you.
Thank
and
you.
thank you for being out here, because we don't have a show without you. We need story ideas. So if you look right here on the top of the screen, you're going to see info at C19 TV. That's how you can tell us all about the wonderful things you know are happening right here in our own backyard, and those people that we need to get on this couch. So until you get those story ideas in, I'm going to take a break, move away, but you're going to have a fabulous week, because you have tuned in today, and we want to wish you a continued wonderful, happy holiday experience right on through Christmas Day. But until next time, this is Steve Putnam signing off, saying have a great week.
Happy holidays.